My goodness, you have been home for 2 weeks now and you still haven't told us what's going on. What happened? Did something go wrong with Shangok? Did you have a fight? She dropped off, eyeing you curiously. Mom, it's complicated. Shangok and I wanted different things, that's all. You struck trying to downplay the pain still lingering in your heart. We didn't work out, and that's it. You hesitated, unsure of how much to reveal. It just didn't work out, Mom. We grew apart, I guess. You tried to sound casual, but your mom's knowing gaze saw right through it. Did he do something to hurt you, Ryan? No, Mom, it's not like that. We wanted different things, okay? And it's hard to explain, but it's just better if we are not together right now. You tried to reassure her, but your mom's expression told you she wasn't convinced. She was about to ask you something, but suddenly the doorbell rang and she went to open it. Your heart broke as you heard her saying, Chanko. Her tone was cheerful and welcoming, completely unaware of the storm that was brewing inside you. You felt like your breath knocked out of you. Shango, here, now. She couldn't bear the thought of facing him, of seeing him smile and laugh like nothing had ever happened between you two. Your heart ached as you tried to process what was happening, and again it shattered into million pieces all over. Jungkook walked inside and you tried your best not to look at him, but your eyes betrayed you, flicking towards him for a brief moment before you quickly looked away. I'll go get some drinks for you. She headed to the kitchen, leaving the two of you alone in the living room. You know she was trying to give you space, hoping that you'll finally talk things through and clear the air. But you didn't know where to start or if you even wanted to. The silence between you and Jungkook was solid, thick with unspoken words and unresolved feelings. You fidgeted nervously, avoiding eye contact as the tension between you two hung heavy in the air. Didn't I tell you not to come visit me? You tried to sound firm, but it was shaking with emotions. Didn't I make it clear that I needed space? Why are you here, Jungo? You crossed your arms, trying to protect yourself from the pain and vulnerability that came with being near him again. What part of leave me alone didn't you understand? Your eyes narrowed, daring him to explain himself. He looked taken aback by your directness, but he didn't back down. I know you told me to stay away, but I couldn't help myself. I need to talk to you to explain things. I know I messed up, but I can't bear the thought of losing you forever. He took a step closer with pleading eyes. Just hear me out, please. 5 minutes. That's all I ask. His voice cracked and he looked at you with a vulnerability that was hard to resist. You hesitated, feeling the familiar tug of your heartstrings. You had promised yourself you wouldn't fall for his charms again, but the sincerity in his eyes was hard to ignore. Fine, 5 minutes, but that's it. You gestured to the couch and Jungkook sat down and his eyes never moved from you. Talk. He took a deep breath, but you can see his lips quivering. I was so blind, so stupid. I thought I was in love with her, but it was all a lie. She was using me, manipulating me, and I fell for it. Hook, line, and sinker. He shook his head as his eyes filled with self-loathing. But the worst part is, I hurt you in the process. I threw away the best thing I ever had. You. For someone who didn't even care about me. Can you ever forgive me, please? You sadly chuckled, shaking your head. Don't make me feel like loving you was the worst mistake of my life. Why are you telling me all this? What do you want from me, Jungkook? What's the point of rubbing it in my face? I thought I'm ready to move on, that I had finally healed. But seeing you, hearing your words, it's like ripping open old wounds. Why can't you just leave me alone? His face twisted in pain, like he was reliving the memories himself. I know I hurt you. I know I broke your heart. But I can't leave you alone because I realize now that I made a mistake. You were the one I should have chosen. Please, don't give up on me. Give me a chance to make it right. No, Chavo. You had your chance and you blew it. I can't keep reliving the past, hoping for a different outcome. I deserve better than someone who only comes to me when he realizes his mistake. You took a deep breath, trying to steel yourself against the pain. I need to move on, and so do you. Let's let's just leave it at that. I understand. I don't deserve another chance. I just wanted to make things right, to prove you that I have changed. But I see that it's too late for that. You have moved on, and I'm just a memory now. You took a deep breath and nodded with a sweet smile. I know I don't have the right to force you to forgive me or to make you love me again. I just had to try. With that, he walked away, and you covered your mouth with your hands, stifling the sobs that threatened to escape. Your eyes followed him until he disappeared from sight. You felt the tears prick at the corner of your eyes, but you refused to let them fall. You had cried enough for tears over him, and you wouldn't let him see you cry again. You took a deep breath, trying to calm you down, but your body trembled with the effort. It was your first love, your first heartbreak. It's over. It's finally over. You whispered to yourself as the sound of his car engine roared to life and faded into the distance. You both sat in the lawyer's office surrounded by the formalities of a relationship's end. The final papers for the divorce lay on the table waiting to be signed. You glanced at Jungkook, his eyes avoiding yours as he fidgeted with his pen. You took a deep breath, steeling yourself for the finality of it all. With a nod, you began to sign, the scratch of your pen echoing through the silence. Jungkook copied you and his signature, a total reminder that your union was truly at its end. And with that, it was done. Your marriage was officially over. That's it then. Your divorce is now final. I'm sorry it had to end this way. You'll both receive a copy of the decree. Any further disputes or issues will need to be addressed through separate legal channels. Hope you both can move forward in a positive direction. With that, he stood up, signaling the end of the meeting. You and Jungkook exchanged a brief, awkward glance, then rose from your seats. Your lives now officially separate. You both walked out of the office, and Jungkook took one last glance at you, his eyes searching yours for a moment, then turned and walked away. You watched him go, feeling a sense of finality washed over you. As you stood there, lost in thought, a voice called out from behind you. Ma'am, wait. You turned to see the lawyer's assistant hurrying towards you, your clutch held out in his hand. You forgot this. He forwarded the clutch towards you and you took it from his hand. Thank you so much. He smiled back, but then his expression turned curious. Do you remember me? You furrowed your brow trying to place him. No, I'm sorry. I don't think we have met before. We haven't met, but we knew each other a long time ago. I'm King Taeyong. She used to call me Tae. Your eyes widened in surprise as memories came flooding back. Tae? Oh my goodness, it's been ages. You couldn't believe it. The little boy who used to play pranks on you and Jungkook was now standing in front of you all grown up. I can't believe it's you. How have you been? I've been good. Life's been keeping me busy, but I never thought I'd run you into like this. How about you? How have you been since everything? You hesitated at first, but there was something about his kind eyes that put you at ease. It's been tough. The divorce was a difficult decision, but I know it was the right one. I'm sorry things didn't work out, but I'm glad you are taking care of yourself. He glanced around, making sure no one was listening. Hey, do you want to grab a coffee and catch up? It's been too long. Sure, I'd love to. You said finally, a small smile creeping onto your face. Great, I know a place just around the corner. Follow me. Why didn't you tell me you were here all those times I came to this office? I have been here several times for meetings with my lawyer. His eyes clouded slightly and he set his cup down. To be honest, I didn't think it was the right time or place to renew our friendship. You were going through a tough time and I didn't want to add any extra stress. Plus, I wasn't sure if you ever remember me. It's been a long time and we were just kids back then. I see what you mean, but I'm glad we ran into each other like this. It's nice to have a friendly face from the past, but I didn't expect it to be in such a chapter in my life that I don't know how to tell you what I'm going through right now. He laughed suddenly, making you look at him curiously. Why are you laughing? No one can understand what you're going through more than I do. I had the same experience as you. I've been through a divorce too. Really? Yes, it was a difficult time, but I came out stronger on the other side. And I'm here for you if you want to talk about it. He squeezed your arm gently before releasing him. You're strong, and you'll get through this. I have faith in you. You and he took to the stage holding hands as the MC announced your first dance as husband and wife. I can't believe it's happening. Your voice filled with wonder as you gazed into his eyes. Believe it, my love. We made it happen. We made it. You shook your head still in awe. From a chance meeting at a lawyer's office to standing here, married to my best friend. It's surreal. I know, fate works in mysterious ways, but I wouldn't have it any other way. Me neither. I couldn't have asked for a better partner in life. I'll never let these eyes cry again. He swept you into a spin and you laughed as he burst out some impressive dance moves. You're such a goofball. You teased trying to keep up with him. You both dissolved into laughter, dancing and spinning to the music. It was like the whole world had melted away, leaving only the two of you, lost in the joy of the moment.